All right, so this is my very first print with the Bambu Lab P2S. Now I got this a little while back, and this is actually the very first time that I'm gonna be 3D printing with it. So here we go. So it started doing its thing. But yeah, I'm very stoked to find out and see what the Bambu Lab P2S is capable of. Now, first off, I do want to mention that I am loving this touchscreen here. It's very, very different than the screens that we have for the Bambu Lab P1S. How everything is just pretty much controlled with these buttons here. But still, this is very straightforward and very easy to navigate through. As you guys can see, I'm doing some 3D prints with both of my Bambu Lab P1Ss, and I've been very happy with the Bambu Lab P1S. I mean, awesome 3D printers. You pretty much do not have to worry about the prints or getting, any of the prints ready. Everything is really easy. Again, straightforward. Of course, I have the AMS systems on both of them, and those work awesome as well. But I mean, overall, the 3D printer, the Bambu Lab P1S, is excellent. I have no complaints. The prints come out excellent, like always, as you guys can see. Beautiful. I mean, once you start 3D printing with the Bambu Lab P1S, you pretty much do not have to worry about the prints. You can pretty much expect that the prints are gonna come out excellent. I mean, in my experience, that's how it's been. Now, I also have a Anycubic Cobra S1. Now, this one, on the other hand, it's a different story. I have had some issues with this. With printing quality-wise, no, but I will save that though in a different video. But yeah, I also have the Anycubic Ace Pro for my Anycubic Cobra S1. Now the print quality for this is actually this piece right here. So, let's see here. So this is the print quality for the Anycubic Cobra S1. Now it's fantastic. I mean, I love it. Nice and smooth. Very minor things that you got to, fix. But I mean, again, I will save that for a different video. But going back to the Bambu Lab P2S. Now this one, I am very, very excited to see the results. And yeah, this 3D printer is a huge game changer from the Bambu Lab P1S. But again, I love both of these. But I mean, if you guys are thinking of upgrading to the Bambu Lab P2S, I mean, we'll see. I'll save that in a different video, like my thoughts on upgrading from the Bambu Lab P1S to the P2S, if it is worth it. I mean, so far, I'm loving the screen, but I mean, all of that functionality is kind of out the window if the prints are not going to be as good. So we will see if I'm going to have any issues running the P2S with 3D printing. Again, this is my very first print. Now, as of right now, I'm working on Pokemon balls. So I got 2 of them 3D printing. So this is pretty much going to take care of the red outer part of the Pokemon ball. This one's the inner, as you can see. And this is gonna be, I believe, the outer as well. So, and also the buttons, the 2 buttons on the Pokemon ball. So yeah, I got all 3 of my Bambu Lab 3D printers working on the same project just to try to speed things up a little bit. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want to keep up to date on my progress with testing out my Bambu Lab P2S, if you guys want to know my thoughts on it, if you guys are thinking of getting the Bambu Lab P2S for yourself, and you guys are a little curious and want a little bit of information on is it worth it getting the Bambu Lab P2S if you guys already have the P1S. So, but yeah, again, the Anycubic Cobra S1. I mean, it 3D prints awesome prints, but again, I will leave that thought for a different video. I do want to make a video on this because it is a little bit of a bummer, but do I regret getting the Anycubic Cobra S1? I do not. I mean, despite of the issues that I've been having with it, it still gets me from A to B, but the Bambu Lab 3D printers though, they're freaking awesome, dude. If you guys are thinking of getting the Bambu Lab P1S, I mean, I honestly would not think twice. That's my honest opinion. Now with the Bambu Lab P2S, I want to hold my breath for now. I want to wait and see how this print goes. If everything goes just as smooth, just like with the Bambu Lab P1Ss. Because these two, the moment I run these and they start 3D printing, I can pretty much go ahead and do my thing and not worry whatsoever. That's how good the Bambu Lab P1Ss are. So no second thoughts getting these two. The Bambu Lab P1S, no thoughts, no second thoughts. Now, here we go with the P2S. So it's laying down its very first layer ever since I got it. Brand spanking new. But yeah, I'm loving the screen though. Beautiful. And it's very responsive too. I mean, I played with it, got it set up with the Wi-Fi and everything, with my account and everything. So no issues. Love the screen. And it's also recording time-lapse as well, you guys can see. But yeah, very excited for the results that I get with the Bambu Lab P2S, especially my very first print. Again, very first print. Now, if you guys are thinking of getting any FDM 3D printers, I mean, I got 3 Anycubic Cobra 2 Maxes, and I could highly recommend these 3D printers if you guys are looking for an FDM 3D printer. Now, these ones are huge. Now, I use these mostly on my larger 3D prints. I do 3D print smaller prints on these if I have to, but normally I just leave the smaller prints and mid-size prints to my Bambu Lab 3D printers. And again, awesome, never had an issue. Now for these, I've had I've had issues, just minor ones though. Pretty much like wear and tear. Like for example, this one I was 3D printing my life-size Raichu over here, and the belt, the XY belt, snapped on this. But very easy fix. Pretty much just all you need to do is just get a brand new XY belt, replace it, and we're pretty much up and rolling again right after. But I mean, for a large scale FDM 3D printer, the Anycubic Cobra S1 is, the Anycubic Cobra 2 Max is an excellent 3D printer. And yes, I would highly recommend the Anycubic Cobra 2 Max 3D printers as well. If you guys are thinking of 3D printing large 3D prints, again, life-size Bugs Bunny, life-size Pokemon Raichu, life-size, wearable 3D printed helmets. Like I got a bunch of helmets over here as well that I 3D printed with the Anycubic Cobra 2 Max. You guys can see my full Halo suit, and you can also 3D print stretchable filament TPU. Like I 3D printed my own pair of Yeezy slides, again, with the Anycubic Cobra 2 Max because of its direct drive extruder. So very important. A huge plus for the Anycubic Cobra 2 Max. You guys already get a direct drive extruder, which is excellent for 3D printing with stretchable filament. Again, like TPU. But yeah, so anyways. So I mean, the Bambu Lab P2S is looking pretty darn good so far. So no issues, it's very quiet. And I love the color too. I just love this color. Again, the screen. And again, I also have the AMS2 along with it. But yeah, I mean, overall, I'm loving the Bambu Lab P2S, but we will see with the finished print, see how that goes. And I'll make an updated video. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you guys want to get, you know, more info or updates on like projects that I work on. Again, like with my Arc Raiders 3D printed helmet, my life-size Raichu, life-size Bugs Bunny, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.